Hello, everybody. My name is Corey Calkins. Welcome back to We Sport Roundtable with my co-host Logan Tomaszewski, with our guest stars Chris Chalker and Cody Swartwood, here to help us get connected with the holidays.
So our first topic is going to be, what is your guys' favorite game currently?
I don't know. Probably my favorite game currently is Detroit Become Human. That game, it came out a while ago, but it's actually consistently been really, really good. It has a lot of replay value to it. There's a bunch of different storylines and things that you can do. And it kind of has that choice factor into it, kind of like the Telltale games do, which I know we talked about a while ago. But the thing with that is those different choices that you make in that, they definitely stem off in their own different way. And you get to actually see where those choices not only stem off, but what decisions you've made in the past and those kind of different things. And the decisions you make really do shape the story. So I think that that's honestly been one of the more interesting games to play through.
And what I really like about that game is the amount of branches for each storyline is made.
I like that too. Like you can make a peaceful civilization, or you can make a living hell.
Like every little decision you make can change the whole game drastically.
Yep.
And I really like that.
Yeah.
It also looks amazing.
I know, the graphics are nice. How about you, Cody?
Speaking of games that came out a while ago, I've been playing Mass Effect.
Still, wow.
That's an old game.
It kind of follows the same pattern, I guess, with Detroit, but it kind of it's a little weird because the setting's a little more out there, more out in the future, more like Star Wars kind of. It's more of an introduction to like a broader universe. It's got the main character, Commander Shepard, who's essentially one task is to save humanity from this ancient race of robotic aliens called the Reapers, who once every 50,000 years come in and destroy every organic civilization in the galaxy. And there's a lot of ways that you can go about it. There's like again, with the ability to choose your own path, whether you want to be more of a good guy or a bad guy, based on this this system of morality, kind of how they do it in Infamous.
Or in Red Dead too. Either one.
Exactly. So different decisions you make, whether or not you want to be more compassionate or ruthless, would affect your overall outcome of the story.
Yeah. And Corey, how about you?
I have 2 games currently. I have War Thunder, made by Gaijin. I mean, it's a nice looking game and it's fairly realistic.
It's a good game. I've played it as well.
There's no storyline to it, but just being able to get nearly any plane or any tank from basically nearly any time period is...
Besides World War I, really.
Well, yeah. But
it's essentially like a multiplayer simulation.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. And my another favorite game of mine would be Last of Us.
That's a good one.
It's always going to be a favorite game of mine. It always looks stunning, no matter what console you play.
Are you ready for the new one that's coming out?
I am ready for the new one, actually. I'm actually pretty excited for that.
I'm a little skeptical on the story for the first one, or the next one.
Yeah, I didn't see any of the returning characters.
No, I don't think the next Last of Us is going to be connected with the first Last of Us, because within the
story was so heartbreaking.
Yeah, I know. I really wish they implemented the original characters, but within the first Last of Us, they basically had 2 storylines in one, and I mean both storylines were Fascinating.
The two games actually I've been playing is Battlefield 5, which I love that game. I'm having a blast on it. I love just how open it is and the vehicles you can fly. Like lately, like yeah, you can shoot people and do all that stuff, but like I love just getting in the planes and just flying because it's so much fun. Or just going in a tank and just charging at people and just messing around. And like this one time, literally, we had no seats left. I jumped on the front of the Jeep and I stood up and just started firing. And I killed 2 guys before we crashed and exploded. It's just a really fun game.
Very sandbox.
Yeah, like I wanted to scream Leroy Jenkins going in.
An old one. An
But,
oldie but a goalie.
Yeah, but my second one is Red Dead 2. I'm playing. I've played the online, but not as much. But the story is absolutely amazing. It's such a good story, and just like I was talking about, morality is a huge factor. You could become like a great gunslinger that has high morality, or you could be basically a ruthless monster who takes advantage over anybody. And it's a fun game, and online's pretty good too.
Welcome back. And question I had is, how excited are you guys for Christmas?
Absolutely love Christmas. It's hands down my favorite holiday. It's hands down one of the best days of the year.
Free stuff.
It's not even that. It's the fact that you get to see friends and family that most of the time you don't get to see. It's about spending time with them. Yeah, the gifts are nice and all, but who cares about that? It's about spending time with those people that you get to see. You don't usually get to see all that often.
It's true with my family because my family's so huge and we don't always see each other. And so it is nice to see everybody once a year.
Yeah, I quite enjoy Christmas. I mean, number one, the smell of Christmas, just cinnamon and just home cooking is really good.
Even the nice pine
And
trees.
seeing my grandparents that I rarely see it's nice. Get to catch up on a lot of things.
You really get a chance to appreciate the small things.
Another question I had is, what are your guys' Christmas traditions?
Well, in our house, we wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and we open presents. And then after that, it's just a laid back day of baking, cooking, all kinds of stuff. And we just take the day and we kind of relax. And then we also have this big Christmas dinner with both my mom's side and my dad's side of the family. We just sit down and have a meal together. And it's nice because it's so relaxing and calm. And Christmases for us, when we were younger, used to be extremely chaotic. It was going from house to house doing this and that. So it's nice to have that laid back Christmas, but also it's nice to see those friends and family that you usually don't, you know?
Yeah.
I know my family, we take a lot of pictures. My mom, she's one of those moms who will, oh yeah, she'll keep you there for a good solid 10-20 minutes taking pictures just with
a lot of pictures.
I know. I've taken pictures of your brother.
Yeah. Kind of like Halloween, she just non-stop took pictures. It's chaotic.
Okay. Well, for me, my tradition is with my family, we go house to house, but the thing is, we do a couple days before we go to my mom's side of the family to open presents and eat dinner and just have fun and hang around. And but this year we're actually starting a new tradition.
Oh.
And normally on Christmas, that other family comes in, my mom's side, because we don't spend much time with them as my dad's side. So they eat breakfast with us. My mom makes a breakfast casserole with a whole bunch of stuff in it, and it's just fun. I love hanging out with them. And then normally would go to my other grandparents, but this year we're doing not New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve. We're hanging out in my aunt's cabin with all our family, and that's first for us. And then instead of having kind of a chaotic Christmas, I'm gonna have a quiet one this year with me and my family.
Sounds relaxing. What me and my family do is we all wake up in the morning, and my grandparents always host Christmas, and they never want anyone else to host Christmas. They're the only ones that ever want to host Christmas. All my life, that's all I knew during Christmas is they're going to host it. Would wake up in the morning, eat a nice breakfast, and then go on over to my grandparents' house, and the whole family just hangs out, enjoy Christmas, open presents, catch up on things that during life, and eat a really big dinner.
Sounds like a great way to end off the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.